Hello, YouTube. This is BUB'S Comics coming at you with a quick comic haul. We have some wins from mycomicshop.com auctions, so we're going to get right into it. And then also some books I just picked up, because once I have the shipping secured for, mycomicshop.com, so once I have the shipping done from the auction, then I might as well just throw a bunch of books on there that I had in my cart anyway. So that's kind of how that works. So let's make me small and focus on the books. All right. First up, we have Superman number 100. Look at this bad boy. Oh yeah. This is super cool. I love this book. Check out how, first of all, check out that Superman curl. That sold me on the book instantaneously. Then they did a reprint kind of each of the 25th anniversary, if you will. They don't understand anniversaries, but 25th issues. So here's number 1 that they did. Then there's number 25. Then there's number 50. And then there's number 75. All really cool. Great color scheme with the yellow, green, and blue, and red. Just fantastic. I absolutely love it. Got it for a great price. Love auctions on books like this because it's not a hot book. People aren't clamoring for this book. So you can pick it up pretty easy while people are spending, $400 for a New Mutant 98. I can snag this one for under 100. So that's how I like to roll. Next up, we have another one that I snagged way too cheap. Now, it needed some work, and I've done some work to it. But next we have America's Sweetheart, Sunny. So it actually goes by Sunny if you're going to file it away. And this is Sunny number... Oh, man, I can't remember what number this is. It's a Fox publication. Oh, shucks. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't have the number on it. But anyway, Sunny. It's a 10 center. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. We'll drop the number down here in a minute. Isn't that great? So you got Sunny there. Some great good girl art there. And she's got a great date stamp up there. You see that? Isn't that cool? And he is aiming down sights at that mouse who's bumfuzzled about the whole thing. Look at that. Isn't that great? I don't usually do this, but in this case I'm going to open it up because I also can't remember what year it's from. That Superman's from 55, so that's easy to remember. But let's take a look at Sunny and see what year she's from. She is from 1948, and it's Sunny number 13. Sunny number 13 from 1948. April. So how do you like them apples? You can't beat that if you try. So, date stamps, I'm a fan. I love them. I mean, especially on an old book. If it's a new book, I'd be pretty upset, but on an old book, you can't hardly go wrong. Then we have Tip Topper, number 11. I'm a sucker for Fritzy Ritz. So here's one of the things. I usually don't buy books that have any kind of writing on them. Even if it's a name, I'm not really crazy about that. About the only writing that I'll accept is a date stamp or even a handwritten date. I can accept that too. My Marvel Spotlight number 5 has that on there, so that's okay. But this Ernie Bushmiller art was fantastic, and you don't get to see this. So sometimes when you're buying from mycomicshop.com, they'll have a book, it'll have a pretty good price, but it'll have a stock image. That drives me crazy. But almost every time it's a stock image and it's low grade, it usually will have some writing on it, especially older books like this. So here you go. Some more great Tip Topper action with a Fritzy Ritz. Nice, another 10 center. Absolutely love it. It's good stuff. It says, last time I couldn't see over the people's heads. And so he's sitting on a dress form, for those of you who don't know what that is. Circus parade today. And she says, oh, look. And when she looks, her skirt always twists. So very cool. Great. Ernie Bushmiller doing great work. For those of you Wally Wood fans, here is Spaceman 1965 yearbook. Check that out. The world's only space movie magazine. So this is, of course, magazine format. And Wally Wood did the cover. along with another artist as well, but you can definitely see some Wally Wood influence on this book. Very cool. Look at the dude just chilling like Hugh Hefner style, reading another issue of Spaceman. Not this one. And then look at all the like alien babes all around him. That one's got tiger stripes. Wow. Look at that. He's got his breathing apparatus there, just in case he ends up needing it. That chick's got horns. Tough stuff, man. Isn't that cool? He's smoking a pipe. That's badass. Wally Wood, man. All right. Next, we got Star Slayer, The Log of the Jolly Roger, #1. And I say, wait a minute, bub. Don't you like Star Slayer #2? Because that's the first appearance of the Rocketeer. And I say, you know what, kind sir, you're absolutely right. I do love Star Slayer #2, the first appearance of the Rocketeer. However, you guys know I like to pick up some of these pre-appearances. And it has a full-page Rocketeer ad done by Dave Stevens inside of this. So this, if you wanted to say, was one of the first appearances of Rocketeer, you could definitely say that. To me, I count any advertisements as a pre-appearance, or a pre-first appearance, if you will. So there you go. Rocketeer with Dave. And this is actually the back cover to Star Slayer #2. So they use the same image for the back cover done by Dave Stevens for Star Slayer #2. So there you go. So fantastic artwork there. And I didn't have it, so I figured, you know what? Why not go ahead and get the advertising appearance like I do for Wolverine and all the others. All right. Next up, we have Money Shot #3. I say, Bub, what are you doing with that book? No, you're not. You know exactly what I'm doing with this book. I'm enjoying it. I didn't pick up the rest of the run. I heard the story was okay, and that was kind of cute, and it's obviously very risque and for mature readers, but I just love this cover. I mean, this cover, that is just amazing. I think this is the second print, because the first print had black here, and I actually like the second print better because I like that blue tone on blue. So, there you go. Money Shot #3, and I picked this one out of the rest of the run. It's a short run, and I could have picked them all up, I guess. But I picked this one because it says Money Shot. There is basically a money shot. And it just kind of all came together for me. I'll read the rest on digital if I so care to do so. But I just really wanted this cover. And you say, what a face she's making. And I'll tell you, fellas, if you have never seen that face, you're doing it wrong. That's all I got to say to you. Look at that. Money Shot #3. And we'll remind you to read a comic and don't apologize for the glare. Bye-bye.